In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Transfer Out module. First, click on Stock and Transfer Out. Here you will see a list of your previous transfer entries and their details, and if you would like to add a new entry, you can click on Add New Item. After doing so, you'll be brought to the Transfer Out Add page where you will have to fill in information about your transfer. First, start by selecting the branch that you want to transfer from, so in my case it's main branch, and choose your transfer type. Internal transfer is for transfers between your own branches, while external transfers is for transfers to other parties. I'll first begin by talking about internal transfer. So once I select internal transfer, I will have to select which branch I want to transfer my items to. So let's say in my case, I'll transfer to branch JB, and the system will autofill certain fields in this form according to the information I've entered for this branch in the branch module. And after you're done filling in the other fields, you can move on to the item section. Now, before we talk about the item section, I'll also talk about the external transfer option. Here in external transfer, instead of choosing your branches like internal transfer, you will have to type in the name of the other company that you are transferring your stock to. So let's say in this case, I'm transferring to XYZ Sanjam Berhad, and I will have to fill in their information such as their address, contact person, remarks, contact number, and reference numbers. So once you're done filling in the information either for external transfer or internal transfer, you can move on to the item code section. Here is where you will fill in the information of the items that are going to be in your stock transfer entry. So let's say in my case, I'm transferring a tire, so I'll search up its code over here, and I'll select the first one. After that, I'll fill in the quantity, let's say 4. I'll select its UOM and type in its unit price, and also remarks if any. I'll also select its location, and after I'm done, I'll click on Add. As you can see, the entry of the item has been added to a list below. Now, if you would like to edit the details or information of this item entry, you can also click on Delete over here and make your changes. And after you're done, you can click on Update. And if you would like to delete this entry, you can click on Delete over here. Other than that, if you would like to create a new inventory entry for this transfer out entry, you can click on New Inventory over here, and the system will bring you to the Stockmaster Add page where you can insert a new item entry. So after you're done here, we can move on to the final section, which is the summary. Here the system will sum up all the amounts that are in this transfer out entry, such as the parts, service, tax, and their total amount. After you're done filling in everything, you can click on Save to save your entry. Or if you would like to print out this transfer, you can also click on Print, and if you would like to print out its delivery order, you can also click on Print DO. Keep in mind that all three of these options will save your transfer out entry. If you would like to discard this entry, you can also click on Exit. So for now, I'll click on Save. And as you can see, my entry has been saved into the system. So that's it for adding a new transfer out entry. Now, what if I want to edit the information of a particular entry? Well, all I have to do is just find it in this list and click on its transfer number. Doing so will bring me to the transfer out edit page where I can make my changes. So after I'm done, I'll just click on Save to save it, and your changes will be made. Moving on, if you would like to print out these transfers, you can also find it in the list and click on Print. After that, the system will bring you to the printing page where you can print out the stock transfer note. Moving back. Now, let's say you want to search for a particular transfer out entry in this list. Instead of searching for them one by one, you can utilize the two search bars up here. The difference being that the bottom one is more generic and searches for only keywords inside this list, while the top search bar is more specific and can search for values inside specific columns. So let's say I want to search for the keyword 4 in this list. I'll type in 4. And as you can see, the system will return to me all entries with 4 in any of their columns. Now, while this is useful for quick and generic searches, what if I want to be more specific? Well, I can use the search bar up here. So let's say I want to search for entries that were made in the year 2023. I can go to the date from field over here and fill in the date ranges. So in the first box, I'll fill in 2023 January 1st. And in the second box, I'll fill in 2023 December 31st. After that, I'll click on Search. And as you can see, the system will now only return to me transfer out entries that were created in 2023. Besides that, if you would like to sort the entries based on column values, you can also utilize the funnel icon over here. So let's say I select these three and click on OK. The system will filter out the entries based on my selection. Finally, if you would like to sort the entries by descending or ascending order based on column values, you can also click on the corresponding column header like so. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching.